One day you open the curtains and you realise the world has changed. It's not summer into autumn, it's not the weather getting colder or the nights drawing in, time to get the central heating on. It's a cold wind in your heart and your soul. You know in yourself. Winter's no just coming. Winter's here.
Isabel! Come on, you can't be out here. You know that, but you look... You're gonna forget her.
Shush, Dad! Sit down. There, that's better. Here, who's this? Yeah, there we go. I know what'll make you feel better. We'll put some music on. There. There. Is that better? Yeah. And I'll come and sit next to you. Dad.
Aye.
What are you doing?
Man, I'm just... footing.
Footering.
Aye. I like to footer. Strictly in private, of course. My own wee hobby.
Oh, pack it in, Dad. I wish I could be here more, but... Your kids, it's...
I know, hen. She same with your ma. After her mother went, she ran about after your granda like a Duracell bunny. And she got a word of thanks. Oh, all because it was expected. I tell you, I wish I'd stood up to that lazy big...
She never would have let you.
I know, hen, I know. But you look back and it's all the regrets. Don't have any regrets, Sarah. They'll kill you.
Oh, Dad, I don't mind.
But you would, you know. Then you'd hate yourself. You're only human.
You're a daft old stick. I do love you.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's quite enough for that. Thank you very much. So, you've got some wee Ms. Skanky Pants coming into my house asking about the colour of the toilet roll.
We talked about this and you agreed. Have you changed your mind?
Oh. No, it's just, I mean, the only choices I get are the ones I don't want. I have to be an old scunner and all this and getting everybody's road. Yes, well. Right, okay. Aye, she does that. And she can still get off her mark when she wants to too. The horns of hers all over the place. And she's not that fussy hooey either. Got to be in your guard all the time. You can't turn your back on her, so to speak.
Dad, this is my mammy we're talking about.
I know. It's embarrassing. But it is what it is. Look, you know I like a pint and a punt. You know that, so hang me, shoot me. What do I do? Tie her up outside while I go in? I suppose I could take her in with me. Well, maybe not to the pub. You know, like Conversation Hoover if ever there was one. Dodge City.
Where?
Dodge... doesn't matter. So what do I do? Put her coat over her head, eh? I suppose it's somewhere to put my pint. What'd you fancy for a 3:30, is it?
Dad.
Joking, I'm only joking. But she can't be on her own, ever. And at least 3 feet away, I suppose. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so awful sorry. Are we supposed to be sitting in every afternoon watching bargain hunting being awful nice? I'm a man. This is my house. I am watching the racing where I can, man. So shoot me. Better not say that to your wee torn-faced social worker, eh?
Did you have my mammy at the bookies?
2 minutes, 5 at the best.
For God's sake. That's fine. You are just looking for trouble where there isn't any. Look, I know she can't control herself. What a picture to have in your head of your mother. So she's keen. That makes you a lucky man, no?
No.
Are you just after a fight? Well, you're not getting one. Not for me at any rate. And definitely, and I mean it, definitely not with a social worker. If you don't want to do this, you just have to say so. No? Right. Well, put your shirt on then. And sit down.
No, you, Izzy.
Mum. Come on.
You need to go and sit over there. That's your seat.
Come on, let's go and sit in your seat. Does she do this all the time?
Aye.
And you let her?
Well, it's not a case of...
Sit down.
Oh, forget it.
Who's that? There. Dad, I just want...
You want what, Sarah? What do you want?
I just want what's best for my mum.
And what's best for her.
And what's best for you, Dad? And what's the best you can do for her? And what then?
She's got her dignity.
She wets herself because she's scared of the toilet door. She hasn't got her dignity, Dad. And neither of you.
Well, I think I've done all right.
You can't do it all.
It's no that bad.
I never said it was. Look, you're brilliant.
We'd that wee home help, remember?
Home carer, Dad, who you chucked out.
That's right, so I did.
Look, don't change the subject. I know this is hard.
Hard? Hard? Oh, this isn't hard. Her screaming at me for every pigging thing that I was doing to her. That was hard. That's what hard is. I didn't know what was going on. Then the GP telling me, but would she accept that? And who can blame her? Silent treatment. That's what I got. Yet for everybody else she'd be chattering away like a linty. Folk thought it was my fault. Folk thought I was making it up.
I know. Life doesn't have to be like this. There are lots of things that can be done, or tried anyway. Do you think I like seeing you like this? God, other folk don't stick their heads in the sand.
You are off your head. You think because it's all written down, that it must be right then, eh? All these leaflets and handouts and folders and websites. Have you really read through all this?
Yeah, I know. National, international, multinational, omni-international.
What?
I don't want to miss anything, so I keep looking. You start in one place and before you know it, it's 3 hours later and your eyes are sore. But there is a lot.
Somebody just tell me what I need to know now. I don't want all this at once. Get all this rubbish out my house now, please.
I know, we're overloaded, overstretched, over-emotional.
And knackered. And having to wade through all this bump. It's a stunner. See, that's us arguing. See, when she gets upset, she stays upset and there's no
reasoning? You just need to distract her.
It's fine if it was once in a while, but it's all the time. It's all the time.
I know that. I do. And I want to help, but... Well, I'm not going to say that everything's all right, but clearly it's not, is it?
Everything gets sucked in. Attention, money, time. And she's content most of the time. It's me that worries. It gets to the stage where I can't separate the big worries for the wee ones. Then she'll start that stoating about. And I'll be honest with you, I got the room just to stop for.
Well, see that stoating around? It's got a name. It's called sundowning. It's to do with daylight and getting dark, how it affects the brain.
Oh, that's a nice word. She'll go at it for hours. Then she'll babble on and walk until she collapses. Well, seeing as we're being honest here, how am I supposed to get some sleep, eh? Dope her up so that she can't walk.
No. She's going somewhere important to her. She's got her reasons. It's just that we can't see them.
It's like something that a pig in Star Trek, so it is. You can't change your laws of physics, laws of physics, laws of physics. You can't change your laws of physics, Jim.
What?
She boldly goes.
Who's Jim?
Oh, beam me up, Scotty. Beep, beep.
Don't try and make me laugh. Stop it.
We can't have that, eh? Laughter. And there'll be no laughing here. Do you not get it? This is how I cope with this.
But see, that's where this comes in. It's we. How we can cope. A team effort. Don't look at me like that. You would know that if you would read the books. Do it yourself. I'm fed up with you. If you don't like what they're saying, tell them. You've got a good Scots tongue in your head, you use it enough. You're the one that knows. You've got every right to say whatever you like to them.
Rights? Aye, that will be right. Do you seriously think I'll get listened to? See all this interview? Not one blind bit of difference. Oh, they can talk a good game. Oh, they can do that all right. But we are just a tick in a box. A number on a list. A great big, long, endless list. And it'll be a case of, oh, you'll get that and we'll get you this. And have you done that? And why not? And don't talk back. And for that, we have to give up our privacy and our independence. And get means tested. Means testing in this day and age.
Financial information, it's complicated. Everything gets worked out.
It's means testing. Dignity in old age. So much for your rights. That's discrimination.
All right, okay, on you go. Paint it as black as you can. But there are plenty of people, good people, who are doing their best for you. Give this a chance at least. Here's what I think. If everything was in the one place, money, medical, family history, instead of wee bits here and wee bits there, you'd be able to see the bigger picture. You could organise it so that it works. Well, works better for everyone. You could organise and arrange proper support structures.
Support structures, ma'am.
Behave yourself. You know what I mean. And what about that time at A&E? Nobody knew anything, and how bad was that? God, I think it was worse for them than what was actually wrong.
Yeah, you're right enough there. I mean, we couldn't get to that place fast enough. No place for an Algin, that's for sure. See, a place like that, it needs to be not quiet, but
Familiar, friendly, homey.
comfortable for her.
Look at this mess.
Life can't go on like this. Because, well, who knows what happens next? Here. Look, the real question, can I look at every aspect of my life, our lives, and accommodate?
I don't want to have to think about every pigging aspect of my life. And what have I got to? Tell me that.
Well, pardon me if I can't see what you're shouting at me for. I didn't ask for this either. Do you think I want to see my mother shoved away somewhere out of sight for the crime, apparently, of being old and inconvenient?
I just want a decent life. I've earned that much. How am I not getting that? Accommodate that.
There's no talking to you. You need a break away from her. Yeah, you do, because you are obsessed. Can he live with, can he live without? Listen to yourself. It's not healthy.
So we're being honest, all right?
Yeah, we are, Dad. No kiddery honery, no this time.
And do you think they'll be honest with us?
What?
About what can and can't be done? Nae leading us up the garden path and leaving us high and dry. There's some wee middle-class wonder coming in here with a clipboard and a folder and an organiser and one of the phones, so you're guaranteed never to have an uninterrupted conversation. Eh? That lets you know exactly where you are in the pecking order. And there'll be the pens and the forms and the clipboard and the glasses perched on top of the pointy head and the big fancy suits and the shoes and the big horrible handbags.
And what if it's a female? Well, it'll be a bloke, a guy, a geezer. He'll have a man bag. A man bag, Dad? You might like it. I could get you one. There's your birthday sorted.
Man bag. A shopping bag, more like.
Let it out, Dad. It'll feel better.
Let it out. Is it that hard for you to understand? Let it out here? I get chased with dogs.
And you're the one that doesn't want stereotyped. Give them a chance. Do you know what I mean?
Do I know what she means? Chris, have you not been listening to me?
See, before you know it, one day, she's changing light bulbs for a living. Every light bulb in the place. And they're just sitting there in a big cardboard box on the table. And I just look at her and I think, you just sit in the dark, man.
When was this?
Doesn't matter. What I'm saying is, see when you know, beyond a doubt, that your reality's different from hers. And where's the line between me and her? Where's the line between what's good for me and what's good for her? Can I go on pouring my life into hers? Do you blame me for not wanting to? Look, I don't want to be thinking like this.
I know.
Right. The truth. Here's me, the social work contact. Here's me, the nurse's contact. Here's me, the problem solver. Here's me, the coordinator. The medical man. The legal eagle. The cooking. The cleaning. The bills. The benefits. Ha! If they ever leave us any. I'm not a man. I'm our manager. Superman, except I'm no. And I know I'm no. But if these people knew the truth, they'd have her ear in a flash, so they
Dad, they wouldn't. Look, in these sorts of situations, there is no right thing to do. There's no right answers. The people that haven't been there, how can they know? But the folk that have been there, they can help. You can go along and have a chat and a laugh. You're all in the same boat. You know, there could be a sensor on the front door. That could be one wee handy thing. There are all sorts of things to do to help carers.
Oh, you can stuff that. See that word? Carer. Being cared for. The caring role. Think you've got me down to a T, eh? So that's me in a box and they don't have to think about me anymore. And they're coming here to see about me and our man needs been met. Well, quick answer is no, and can't afford to have any. The only reason that yous are interested in me now is that if I fold, yous will be lumbered with seen as Lord Snooty and his pals got away with all the money.
Dad, where is all this coming from? It's a wee bit harsh, is it no? I doubt they've got pointy heads.
I know, Hen, it's just... I knew this day would come. Somehow. This can't be us. This is what happens to other people. But you still cling on to some useless, stupid hope. I'm a coward. I don't want to know.
I never knew it.
I never tell you. And you never asked.
She's still pretty. She's the prettiest mum in town.
Aye, that smile can still light up the skies. And I hide away while total strangers wash my wife, get her undressed and cleaned and dressed again. What sort of man would like this? See, there are some things I can't laugh about. Look at her. Look. She watches. She smiles even. It's no that she doesn't know me. She doesn't like me. I want her back. She can do better than this, you know. Sometimes she can do a lot better. She just won't try.
Dad, I heard you.
You heard me what?
Shouting at her.
Well, I don't suppose I've got a lot to say in this then, have I? How can you not do something for her? Where's the medication? Where's the drugs? Where's the cure?
How many antipsychotic drugs are there to keep the old ones convenient? How many of them actually treat the condition? Talk about stigma, talk about prejudice. Set the old folks up to fail and then get blamed when they do. But my God, see the cruelty to old folks sometimes? Hell isn't hot enough. Do they not? Do we not all deserve better?
My. Aren't you the cheery one?
It's being so cheery that keeps you going then.
Get your big greeting face.
You're one to talk. You need to get out more, you really do. You could have a pint now and again and see your pals.
Who? They're the parrot on about being your pals and then you don't see them for dust.
They're not all like that. Maybe they just don't know what to say to you.
They don't need to say anything. Just say something. Don't leave me hanging about like a criminal. I'm going to admit it to them and to you. I haven't coped. Hands up. I've messed it all up. Every mistake that could be made, I've made it. Every wrong road that you could take, I've took it.
Stop that.
I've let you down, Sarah.
Pack it in right now. What are you like? You've made mistakes. I've made mistakes. So what? See right now, you're breaking your back and my heart. Perched in here like a budgie, all on your own, day after day. You're getting supported if it kills me, right?
Right.
I mean it.
Right.
This isn't about giving up. Look, this is a dementia-friendly community. Maybe not overnight, but they'll get there. I know they will. So you can stick that in your pipe and smoke it. You're not on your own, ever, right?
Right.
I don't care if I have to drag you screaming and moaning. We're doing this. Right?
Right.
Right?
Right.
Right?
Right.
I'm sorry,
It's alright.
but I mean it.
Oh, what will you do?
Are you laughing at me?
No.
Ah, you are.
A budgie.
I will swing for you one day.
And I will ring my wee budgie bell. Tweet, tweet.
Dad,
Yeah?
do you think you would do it all again? I mean, knowing.
I don't know. Honestly. I mean, it could just as easy have been the other way about.
Or it could have been you.
I am proud of you though.
Why, thank you, madam.
But we should have done this a long time ago.
Aye. Maybe. Probably. Aye, definitely then. But I mean, you just do what you can do until you know any different, don't you?
We'll all do our best.
Yeah.
I'm a bit nervous.
Oh, yeah. Oh, do you want me to get your wee trill?
Shut up, Dad.
Be a cold day when we can't have a laugh, eh? That's what keeps us warm.
Dad. No regrets? No, don't sing.
Well, they'll never know what they're missing then, will they?
Right. You behave yourself.
Let's get this party started.